Somebody wanted me to show some more of the grand jury transcripts.
Oh, okay.
So as you can see, Kenneth Mundy, grand jury. He was the first one to go, as already stated.
Got a dot on this Glock, ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics. See me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it.
Welcome to DC Gospel, man. Before we go any further, man, hit them buttons, man. You already know what to do. Subscribe, share, and like. Excuse me, y'all. So, first of all, man, how y'all doing, man? Hope y'all enjoy y'all day. It's Thursday. It's hot. It's nice out here. So, I've been getting stuff from, the family, the support system, the fans. They've been sending me stuff in my inbox. Man, what Bustamove talking about, man, you don't not read paperwork. And I'm like, and I'm looking at it. So when they sent it to me, he made some quotes about people don't not read paperwork, cropped out paperwork, and stuff like that. It's crazy that he's still talking about it because he had all this time. He could have just produced his grand jury statements.
When I walked to the alley, I was coming to the left. I seen a car. This is very important. Listen to this. This is his testimony. He's saying that he's seen a car swing around the corner off U Street.
The bigger question, he said he was going to get him. Y'all remember? What happened? So, fans hit me, like he delusional, he in denial. But then, I hear him talking, about people crashing out and putting other people's backs against the wall. That's definitely true. And I thought he was going down that lane. And that'd have been the most stand-up man stuff right there. Be like, because he did put your back against the wall. But Bustamove. You're blaming everybody. This person told, this other person told, this person told. We're not talking about everybody else, Bustamove. We're talking about Bustamove actions. And Bustamove action, Bustamove asked me and the general public where you can show you at, you told. Bustamove. They asked you, did you have any running beefs?
White vehicle off U Street on the side street. Now they asking him, do you have any beefs? So y'all already seen this pop. So he named this name, then he named this name, then they asked him about, then he mentioned this name. So he made a conscious choice at this moment to say that he had a problem with Curtis Minix.
And they asked you about the same guys that's sitting in the car. You brought them up or they asked you about it. But this you talking, bro. Just listen to you. Let's read this. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, what more do you need? And at the end of this, y'all, I want you to listen to the homie he actually told. He got a sale. He's reading it from in prison. You can hear the people in the background. Sales. Just listen to his deep, y'all. So, Bustamove. That's how paperwork go, Bustamove. Whereas though when you making statements, you can show all the stuff I didn't see now, I didn't see now. But as you can see with the grand jury statements, because you going to that, you start to revealing more stuff, bro. You can see it. All right, check this out, Buster Boo. Why you ain't named 3 other names that nobody don't know? You could have made up names. Just think about that, bro. And then I hear you sit there say they got your phone. How they Buster Move? Stop, Buster Move. You the victim, Bustamove. They not gonna get no text messages from you, bro. They will go to his phone and get the text message, this and that, unless you telling them something else that we don't know. You gave them your cell phone. Just be quiet, Bustamove. Stop talking. Like, we shouldn't be talking about paperwork. You know what I mean, bro? When you solid, bro, you gotta be solid from the beginning to the end. It ain't no, oh, I was solid right here, but I'm not solid right here. Come on, Buster Move. You're a businessman. Make it make sense, bro. Like, really make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. That's definitely you implicating guys. And not only that, listen to the homie. First, you get into details about the white car. You seen shots. You heard a car. It got to what he said. They said you said you ain't see what type of car. Two, you describing the white Crown Vic in your grand jury. You went from I just heard shots in the car. I don't know what type of car it is. Too. Somebody told me it was a white car. That's telling. Somebody told you that it was a white car shooting at you. You telling the grand jury this. But then you stamped it, saying when you walked in the club, you seen a white car parked out there. That's you, Buster Move. That's nobody else. The Mill grand jury said, if you delusional that you don't think that's telling, man, I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm lost. I guess he's not hiding his own words, his own mind. But the whole world know they sending me, they laughing at you, Buster Move. Look, stop talking about paperwork, bro. Go down the lane, man. That people put crash outs can make other people backs against the wall. That's your better lane, bro. I'm trying to help you, Buster Move. I'm trying to help you. Look. You been a stand-up man for what? You not in the streets, bro. I'm lost with you. Man, we all make mistakes, bro, man. Just listen to the homie. Let's see what he got to say. And he's going to break it down even further. And before we get to the homies, man, I want the homie reading the paperwork, man. I want freedom, man. Send a shout out to all the good men that's locked up from people like Buster Move that just don't care. He'll blame everybody else for his action. And that's another thing, Buster Move, before we go into the younger. All y'all told. Flat out. All y'all told.
Somebody wanted me to show some more of the grand jury transcripts.
Oh, okay.
So as you can see, Kenneth Mundy, grand jury. He was the first one to go, as already stated. So they asked him about a white vehicle for a reason, like I said. So this is what he's saying. I was outside in the alley, walking down to the alley. When I walked to the alley, I was coming to the left. I seen a car. This is very important. Listen to this. This is his testimony. He's saying that he's seen a car swing around the corner off U Street and gunshots ran out. That's very important that he said that. Now just listen. So he said, now you said you saw a car coming around the corner? He said, yeah. He said, they asked him, what kind of car did you see? He said, I pleaded fifth. And they said, you're asserting your fifth? And he's saying, yeah, to this question. So he already said he's seen the car. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. So now he's saying that he don't want to lie to the grand jury. All I know is I seen the car. I seen the car. So this is him keep saying that he's seen the car swing off U Street. He said, I know is when I came out the alley, I can't say I seen the car, I can't say what type of car it was. They say, did you see what color it was? He said, I was told it was white. Did you see the car before or after you heard gunshots? Well, see, one thing about me, Mr. Fingerman, I don't do speculation. They going back and forth. So he said, as I was coming in front of the door to the club, I seen a white car sitting in front of the club. I seen a white car sitting in front of the club. So the same white car he's saying he's seen now in front of the club is the same car that he said swung off U Street and turned on the side street. So do you know where the shots come from? He said, well, I mean, the car turned. I do know that. And then he said, I want to use the word that he's aware of his surroundings. It came off of U Street. And I guess you said that the side street is 12th Street. They said, well, whatever you remember it to be. So he said, as I explained to the jury that I come out of this club, it's a left, go down, not right, to the left, then make another left. I went out, went left, whatever the side street that is, and I know that the car swung off of U Street and fired down and then kept pulling off. So now he's saying that the car that he said that was in front of Indulge on U Street, that he said swung off of U Street onto the side street, now he's saying, I came out and went left to whatever side street that is. I know that the car swung off U Street, saying that again, it fired down, and then it kept pulling off. So now he's saying, so as I'm down like this, I do like this. All I hear is whoop whoop. I heard that, which I guess is the accelerator from a car. I heard pop, 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 pop. I guess realized that I was shot. So now I'm gonna go down to where he was telling, when he went to the front of the club and he said, I told Joe Jackson that I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, sit down. I told him no, because that damn police car was hot for me to sit down right here. So he said, and let me back up and make sure that I understand what you're saying. You saw a car come around the corner, so now you're saying, no, I didn't see that, or see the car. You didn't see? He said, no, I never said that. But I just showed you that he already said that. So a minute or so ago, now the prosecutor said a minute or so ago, you had mentioned you seen a car. Those were your words, and I want to know, did you misspeak? Did you see a car? He said, no, I said my statement was, his statement was that I seen the car going into the club. I seen the white car parked in front of the club. You know, I said my testimony is that I was told I was shot by a white car. I was told, I said, going into the club, I seen the car parked right in front of the club in Dodge on U Street. Don't know who car that is, but I was told whoever shot you, the white car shot you. So he said, I'm coming into the club. I seen the white car parked in front of the door. Mind you, they trying to get him to stamp this white car on that street where they know something happened at. So this is him stamping all that. That's why they keep saying white car, white car, white car. That's what he's saying. And he's saying that the white car caught his attention because, you know, being in the club business, I often park in front of a nightclub. You are a promoter, you are someone of importance to park right in front of a club like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what caught my eye. I seen the white Crown Vic parked in front of a club. So now he went from a white car, and when they asked him to describe the car earlier, he pleaded the fifth. Now he just said that it's a white Crown Vic. So I hope y'all keeping up. So did you notice at the time, or do you just remember it now that somebody has mentioned that there was a white car involved? So now when he said earlier about somebody told him, he said, no, I know it. Like I said, I don't do any smoke cigarettes, Molly's pills. I don't do any drugs. So I'm always aware of my surroundings. Like I said, because I'm crossing the street, I had to cross around the corner to go in the door. You follow what I'm saying? That's what made me catch the car and say, oh, okay. So everybody from the city, it ain't uncommon for this type of car that he describing to be in front of any lounge or club that got go-go. This is normal. But for whatever reason, it caught his eye. So now to the end. So now after they got him to stamp this white vehicle off U Street on the side street, now they asked him, do you have any beefs? So y'all already seen this pop. So he named this name. Then he named this name. Then they asked him about, then he mentioned this name. So he made a conscious choice at this moment to say that he had a problem with Curtis Minix. And notice that they only asked him about Curtis Minix. And at the end, he say that this is a name that came across Go-Go Convo. So he out there got trial transcripts, police reports, whatever he got, which is irrelevant. This is the most important thing. Oh no, why he not showing y'all what he said in the grand jury? But since he not showing y'all, I'm gonna show y'all.